Good evening or good morning, depends of when you watching the video. And thank you for the first five subscribers. Thank you very much appreciated. And thumbs up for you to log in and to watch my videos. Thank you, much appreciated. Today's video is related to trust, how to build trust in relationships or in yourself. And all it starts from, I believe, in ourselves. The trust has to be mainly focusing on instinct. Our instinct will give us a clue that any relationship is accordingly of our timing, and because in each life we all might encounter different people, and if you travel, it's even more frequent that you might meet a new person, and timing is key. But as I believe in energy, and we get connected through it, through our energy and how we are bright in our aura. That is a key matter of the instinct is a key matter of connection. Communication is based on being related to, could be a language, could be a place, and communication is key as well for trust. So timing, communication, and honesty also. Honesty is part of being honest first with yourself, because let's don't go around. If you don't like someone, you don't need to connect or communicate with that person as often as the person who really like. And therefore relationships build up throughout the years with people that is very I would say similar of energy, connections, and goals. And the most important is presence. Presence is key. I know that even though we might encounter relationships with friends, maybe early life friends that we get on well, and throughout the years we maintain that relationship, but the frequency is not as often as perhaps another relationships that give us connections to businesses, could be work related, or perhaps any career, studies, and in general it could be whatever it is, sports, that allow us to be communicating and gain, I would say, presence throughout the career. Could be sports, could be any study, music, that compound the success for be there, be present, and be in the market. Somehow other careers could be taken as that. So nevertheless, is thinking about how can a relationship grow throughout honesty. Be honest with yourself. We like people, and also we don't like people similar to them. They might like us and they might not like us. So it's key for us to be honest with ourselves. If that person is really giving us peace, encouragement, and happiness for us to keep the relationship building. Presence is key because even though we might encounter problems or cycles in life, could be up and down or from far away, as I've been traveling throughout different countries, and I still have connection with my old friends from teenager years. The reason why is because our bond has been built in trust, in a presence, in a timely manners, and in honesty. So those type of relationships always last. However, there are some other type of relationships that they might not last, even though we might encounter a moment in our lives where being triggered by problems. And it did happen to me to not lose friends, but I will say don't have the timing or presence as I used to. Perhaps every week, perhaps every 3 weeks, but no. So therefore, our relationships, they always been there, and will always be, because it's always my friend or my friends. But we might not have perhaps contact or messages or even talk, but might be one, whatever it is, Instagram message or Facebook message or an old phone message coming through, whatever it is the platform. We get connected because we remember, and something has triggered us in each lives to be connected. So that's why I believe in energy. I believe in the universe that give us a chance to come back to get connected. Common mistakes that can destroy the connection or the, I would say, the trust is the honesty. So the opposite will be not being honest or lie or trying to cover something that it should be shown. Because trust relationships are built in transparency. So therefore, we all are not perfect, and we are all making mistakes nowadays. Might be seen even more with all the I would say dynamic of life, and we might get the sense of timing not being there. And the real truth is that when you show transparency, oh, I have been there, or sorry, I apologize, I've been late, and this is because of this and this and that, it's not excuses, it's just a reason. If the other part believe that is just excuse, that means the trust is not there. Thinking about another mistake is timing. Being there every day doesn't mean that the communication or the relationships will last. No. I have experienced relationship that every day we have been communicating by messages, WhatsApp, so on, and being present also every day, and the trust wasn't there. The trust is within us. The trust is in our instinct and the presence. But common mistake is not be willing to contribute. That every day is the healthy relationship are built like a plant, are being grown as a plant. So every day, if it's not one but the other, will pour a bit of water, and that plant will always be moist and with water to allow grow. It could be 1 or 2, 3 days, or perhaps it depends of the cycles of each person, up and down, and one contributes more than other, but eventually both parts are participating of the growth and the consistency. Consistency is key, but is not fundamental, because the trust comes from the instinct within us, and consistency of our trust is always willing to, I would say, allowing us to move forward in life. However, it's not the point that consistency is in ourselves as action. Life moves on, there is a new day every day, and perhaps we encounter moments of illness, or could be an accident, and that break the presence, that breaks the I would say communication, but that doesn't mean that the trust is there. Yes, it will be, because it's in ourselves, within our instinct, that we comprehend that the situation might not be in the side of each person's communicating and engaging the actual role of knowing each other's life, knowing each other's day, and knowing each other's goals. Could be another tips for that. I will say communication is key, consistency and presence, but also very important is a space and respect of the space of each other, that give us a key of allowing each other's life to be unfold, because each person has a goal, it has a career, it has occupation, and that is fundamental for each other's growth. That it might be one person studying something or working in some project, and we leave that person to be on their own space, to grow and to receive whatever they are seeking. It could be a business as well, and in each part it has to be a comprehensive allowance that the other person might have most of the time for themselves, and it's not I would say egoist to take our time for us, but yes, for support, because it could be a father or mother supporting their child throughout their career, their lives. But again, communication, presence, be there, and a space for each one to grow, and the trust always gonna be there. So to end this video, first of all, thank you very much for subscribing. If you are not, please subscribe, because it helped me to grow this channel, which I'm building slowly. And if you like the video today, fantastic. If it's not, please, your comments will grow my list of things that I would like to share with you, and I will see you soon. Thank you very much, and have a good evening or good day.